I don't know why they didn't just kill him when they had the chance. After all, he's our enemy. He murdered Raven.
I hear he defected. The Apostle's one of us now.
Yeah, I'll believe that when I see it.
Shit, he's here. What if he heard what—
Shh! They're waiting for you out in the main hall.
Shepard is waiting for you in the main hall.
Is it true that Captain Bakim sacrificed his life to free you from Friar's Keep? He was a good man. I hope it was worth it.
That one, I don't think that one has seen a lot of field combat. That one looks better dressed than most of the other rebels. He doesn't quite fit in. A young Zid. There were some in Azadir, but they were hunted like animals.
Are you planning on turning the Sentinel?
Why would I be as obvious as...
Our water tanks are running dangerously low, and I smell no rain on the wind. You'll need to go up to the rock tonight to fill the barrels. Take Anik with you, and Ina also. They've both been begging for a mission. She'll keep guard while the two of you hoist the barrels.
He looks somewhat familiar.
I'm told our
before?
baskets are empty, save for that awful flatbread. Mind you pick up biscuit.
The traitor is back on his feet. Praise the balance.
How are your wounds?
There's still pain, but I won't admit to weakness in front of these strangers. My wounds are not fully healed. They've dressed them and seen to me while I've been feverish. They must know I'm still weak. This has to be a test. I won't answer their questions until I know who they are and what they want with me.
What is this place?
Hoping to run back to your masters with the information and buy your life back?
Liko. You are in the Enclave, the ancient library of the Sentinel Order of the Balance in Marcuria. It serves as our base of operations.
Our?
The Resistance, Alvane. Those who have come together to fight the Azadi. Magicals, like her, and me.
I remember. The captain. He used my sword to run himself through. It's his blood on my hands. The portal. Blood magic. The shadow has cursed me. The goddess will not touch me again, and will never walk the slopes of the First Mountain. The portal. You used blood magic to bring me here.
You care more about your afterlife than you do about the man who saved your life. You're truly unworthy of his sacrifice.
Balsai Bakin laid down his life for yours, Kian.
Why?
Believe me, I've asked the same question. Why? Why lose a great man like Bakim over you? A butcher, an apostle, a fucking Azadi.
He insults my people. They have committed crimes, yes, but the responsibility lies with our leaders, not with every Azadi. This creature, this man. I've seen many Dolmari in my life, but there's something familiar about this one. Do I know you?
Perhaps. But then my people all look the same to you, do they not? We're livestock.
I've turned my back on my people.
So you're also a traitor, Kian Alvane. We'll add it to your list of crimes.
I will not let anyone, least of all a Dolmari, speak to me in this way. My life was already taken from me. Why make all those sacrifices for a traitor and an enemy? I will not let anyone, least of all a Dalmari, speak to me in this way. My life was already taken from me. Why make all those sacrifices for a traitor and an enemy? I will not let
What did you say?
You are a traitor. You have the blood of countless magicals on your hands, and it will never wash off.
What's to stop me from shedding your blood as well?
I'd like to see you try, Ghazi.
No one's trying anything. Liko, stand down. Kian, please understand the sacrifices that were made in order to bring you here.
I didn't ask for those sacrifices.
And yet, they were made. Kian, we chose you. We sent Captain Bakim to his death in exchange for your life. We need you.
As a symbol.
But also so much more. We need strength, we need leadership, we need hope. Our numbers are dwindling. Most Northlanders have come to terms with the Azadi occupation. Humans are turning their backs on the resistance and a blind eye to the genocide of magicals. We need someone to give us hope, so that we can fight back and win.
You're a tool, Apostle. A blunt weapon, nothing more.
We need your help, Kian. Will you join us?
Do I have a choice?
There is always choice. And for every choice, there are consequences.
You can't let me leave. If I refuse, you'll kill me.
We might kill you anyway. Just give me a reason.
We have sacrificed so much to bring you here. This is your chance for a new beginning, Kian. A new life, for the redemption I know you seek.
I can never be one of them. But what choice is there? I have no nation, no faith, no mission. What does it matter that their resistance is not mine? And by fighting my people, I might save my people. Let them lock me up, throw away the key, let them kill me. I will never be one of them. Let them lock me up, throw away the key, let them kill me. I will never be one of them.
Your resistance isn't mine.
You're right. This is our fight. And you are the enemy.
Are you certain of your decision, Kian? The captain laid down his life so that...
Shepard, he has no understanding of honor or sacrifice. Let me bleed him dry.
We do not murder our prisoners. We are not them. Take him to his room and keep him under guard. I will visit him later. You're a very stubborn man, Kian Alvane. Even my authority has its limits. If you continue to refuse our offer, I'm not sure I can convince the others to let you live. And what good will your death do? How will it repay your debts? Put a stop to the wrongs your people are committing? Bring April back to life? This is the coward's way out. The easy way out. I expected more from you. And I'm sure you expected more from yourself.
It's just a cheap illusion of choice. I join them, or I die. I live by their rules, or I don't live. At least death would be on my terms. How is choosing death cowardice? To live on their terms is no choice. It's just a cheap illusion of choice. I join them, or I die. I live by their rules, or I don't live. At least death would be on my terms.
You've offered me no real choice, Shepard.
You've already embraced your death, but ask yourself, do you truly want to die? Of course there's a choice still, a real choice between right and wrong. This door will remain open for a while. If you choose to accept our offer, you're free to leave your cell. No one will stop you. But when that door closes again, it closes for good. And then I can do no more for you. You will live and die with the consequences of your inaction. The path has been cleared. The choice, Kian Alvane, is yours alone.
From the moment this journey out of darkness began, I have been led, dragged along a single path. The choices I did make, did they matter? The captain's life was forfeit, regardless of my role in his death. My escape was inevitable. My recovery in someone else's hands. Maybe I'm trying to swim against the tide. Fight an impossible fight. Maybe I need to just let go and follow the path that's been cleared for me.
I'm glad to see you're up and about. Most gambled on the fever taking you. I won quite a few iron pieces, to be honest.
This one leads the magical resistance. She's a Samari.
You changed your mind.
I've never met them.
You cleared a path. All I had to do was follow it.
It was your choice. Can I trust you to stand by it?
Whatever the consequences.
Good. Good. You have recovered well, Kian. Your wounds were deep. You are strong.
You brought me back to life. I'm still not sure why or what for.
We would not have saved you if we did not believe in you.
The Dalmari does not agree.
The Dalmari has a name, and Liko has his reasons. You may want to speak with him.
And what if he's right? What if I'm not the man you think I am?
It doesn't matter, Kian. You have been born again. You can become the man you want to be. Not everyone gets a chance at redemption, to undo the damage they have done and to shape their own future.
The captain said the same thing, only with different words.
Balsai he was, a man who spoke his mind, and spoke freely. I never met anyone who cursed as colorfully as he did. It was truly a thing of beauty. But he too had a past that haunted him. He was a lot like you. With us, he was given a second chance, a rebirth, an opportunity for redemption to atone for his sins. And he did.
For the time being, I can do more here than I can anywhere else. I'm caught between worlds, part of neither. I don't belong here. I don't belong anywhere. For the time being, I can do more here than I can anywhere else. I will try not to disappoint you.
I have faith.
Don't talk to me about faith, Shepard.
Faith is everything.
Faith can lead you astray.
Blind faith, yes. But faith can also lead you back to life. We will help you open your eyes. Kian, would you share your story with me? I have heard only fragments, rumors. I know there's more to it.
She saved me. Gave me a second chance at life. She has faith in me, even when I've abandoned all hope. If anyone deserves the whole story, it's her. I want to put the past behind me. I remember it. That's enough for now. She means well, and I will hide nothing from her, but until I know the way forward, I'm not looking back. She saved me. Gave me a second chance at life. She has faith in me, even when I've abandoned all hope. If anyone deserves the whole story, it's her. Of course, Shepard. Before all this, I was the Apostle. Back home in Azadir, I was loved and feared. I laid waste to our enemies in the name of the goddess. A little over a year ago, I was summoned by the Six, our empresses. They commanded me to travel across the sea to the occupied territories of the Northlands. I was to find and kill the rebel leader known as the Scorpion. He had murdered many Trueborn, and he stood in the way of our mission. I had always been taught that magic was evil, an affront to the laws of nature and to the goddess. I'd been told that the magical races were dangerous and immoral. But when I arrived here in the Northlands and met the people of Mercuria, well, magicals were not the simple monsters of my childhood tales. Magic wasn't simply a tool for evildoers. It was a lot more complex. Then I met April Ryan, rebel leader. Of course, I didn't know it then. She was a stranger, our meeting accidental. But I know now that it was meant to happen. She was strong and honorable and good. She stood up to me. She questioned my beliefs, my faith, my mission. Her strength made me question everything. But I still went after the Scorpion and the Resistance, blindly, on faith. I finally tracked down the Scorpion. April Ryan. Infidel. Terrorist. Leader of the Resistance. Nothing made sense. But a choice had been made. The consequences were inevitable. My own people had me followed. My blind faith led them straight to her. To April. They killed her. Decimated the Resistance. Sentenced me to death. For a year I rotted away in Friar's Keep. I was already dead, a walking corpse. I had lost everything. I'd given up. But now I have the opportunity to redeem myself and my nation, to help rebuild the Resistance, to avenge April Ryan, and to bring justice to those I have hurt. For that I'm grateful.
Of course. Thank you. When you've spoken with the others and are ready to leave, come see me again.
That one.
So the Apostle has finally risen. A shame the fever didn't kill you. We'd all be better off. An even greater shame that a good man had to die for you to live.
No matter the circumstances, I will never let anyone speak to me in that way. He hates me. But why wouldn't he? His people has caused mine suffering and death, and we have returned the favor twofold. We will always be enemies. I'm certain again that I have seen this Dalmari before. We have met before, Dalmari. I know it.
We have. I wouldn't expect you to remember where. I'm sure it mattered little to you. Just one more blue face amongst the thousands you have murdered. Like you, I'm from the West, from the great continent we call Antigua Aba, land of the setting sun. The place your people call Mihadmir, and then Azadir, as though through occupation you came to possess it.
You are of the Azad Dalmari tribes.
I am of the Dol Antigua, the Western Dalmari, first of my people. And yes, we have met before, Apostle Alvane. You murdered my father in front of me. If it hadn't been for my mother holding me back, I would have torn your throat out, and then neither of us would be here today. We faced each other again years afterwards, but I'm sure you have no memory of that either. After all, what's another filthy magical? You made me who I am today, and someday soon, I will unmake you. But I swore to Shepard that I'd set my private grievances aside. For now. Unlike you, I keep my oaths. But if I ever suspect you plan to betray us like you betrayed your own, I will not hesitate. I will kill you. And once this war is over, we'll settle our accounts. You will pay for my father's death, my mother's grief, and my people's suffering. Mark my words, Butcher. Your days are counted.
Light of the Goddess.
Oh, nothing
looks
better
somewhat
for an empty
familiar.
stomach in the morning
The
than
Resistance.
fermented sunberries.
A year ago, they're a
Gets the
scruffy lot,
gears.
these rebels.
That does.
How can they really expect to win against my people? Truth be told, they may not look like much and they don't have the resources, but they won't give up until the Azadi are gone. Or their resistance is dead.
I don't know. You're a woman?
Oh,
are they
shut your
playing?
trap and play your
I
instrument.
don't recognize the game. but
Don't
it
pressure
looks
me.
fun.
I need to think.
Right, that's this game bugger then. Just do what you normally do and push the pieces around until you lose.
Quiet. I need quiet.
A young
I
Zid.
know exactly which move I'd be making
There were
now.
some in Azadir.
What are you
but
gonna do,
They were
Asa?
hunted
No,
like
don't tell me.
animals.
I think I know. Hello. Hi. So, new guy, huh? I'm glad you changed your mind. The Resistance needs more people. I do get the whole not wanting to jump right into it thing. That's totally me. I can never make up my mind either. So, I'm Enu. Actually, it's Enumar Sandhya, Twilight Child, daughter of Teomar, and my father would kill me if he knew I used just Enu instead of my full name like a proper Zid, but he's not around. So, hey, I'm Enu. You're Kian.
I can't not speak with these people, now that I'm supposed to be part of their resistance. The girl deserves a response. I know I need to learn to speak with these people. With magicals. I just wish I didn't find her so distasteful. I can't not speak. I am.
Great, hello! Azadi, huh? That's... yeah, great. I've never been. Is it nice? I hear it's nice when they're not, you know, waging war and murdering magicals.
Conquering. Murdering. That's how she sees my people, my nation. As if the Zid don't have blood on their hands, too. If she could see Azadir as I see it, she'd know there was so much more to it. But what's the point in trying to convince her? This is all she knows of Azadir. Maybe that's not so surprising. How would someone who's not from there know the truth? These people only see the actions of a conquering army, led by criminals. It's my responsibility to ensure that our story is told in full. Conquering. Murdering. That's how she sees my people, my nation. As if the Zid don't have blood on their hands, too. If she could see Azadir as I see it, she'd know there was so much more to it. But what's the point in trying to convince her? What do you want?
I just wanted to, you know, present myself for you. Introduce myself to you, not present myself. That's not appropriate, daughter of Teomar. Sorry, I'm screwing this up, aren't I?
She's trying too hard. And not succeeding. I don't know why she bothers. It's not like we'll ever see eye to eye or be friends. She's trying her best. Despite her prejudices, despite how we have treated her and her people, she's willing to give me a chance. You're doing fine. It's an honor to meet you, Enumar Sandhya, Twilight Child, daughter of Teomar.
Oh, wow. The same, Kian Alvane, apostle of the Azadi, son of,
It's just Kian now. You can call me Kian.
Okay. Kay. Can I call you Kay?
You can call me Kian.
Oh, yeah, that's much better. Kian. Welcome to the Resistance, Kian. Sorry about Liko. He has issues.
We have a history, he and I.
Oh, okay. History. Got it. Won't pry. I'm trying to cut back on the prying.
I find myself warming to this one. She's not half as annoying as she first seemed. As for being a magical, it's something I must learn to deal with eventually. She's as good a place to start as any. She's not too bad, this one. I find myself warming to her. But enough's enough. I find myself warming to this one. She's not half as annoying as she first seemed. As for being a magical, it's something I must learn to deal with eventually. She's as good a place to start as any. So, what's your story, daughter of...
Oh, just Enu. No one calls me daughter of blah blah here. And my story is totally unexciting. The opposite of exciting? Boring? Dull? Humdrum. That's the word. I'm a humdrum farm girl. Was a farm girl. And hey, now I'm a rebel. Go figure. Never saw that one coming. Well, that's not entirely true. At least my parents don't totally disapprove. They'd be happier if I stayed put and out of trouble. Married a boring Zid farmer, had little boring farm Zidlings. But they are proud of me. They believe in the cause. And they totally hate the Azadi. Sorry.
You have good reasons for hating us.
Yeah, well, I'm not sure I can go back there when this is all over. To the farm, I mean. I like fighting for something. I like having a purpose other than farming, being a loyal daughter, a Zidling breeder.
Clearly.
I really wouldn't make a good Zidwife. I'd be the worst. I'm sorry, this is way too much information. I was just gonna say hello and then blah, so, hello. And hey, good luck out there tonight. Well, I'm gonna be there with you, but anyway, there it is. Ah!
The Resistance. A year ago I fought them. Today, I'm one of them. They're a scruffy lot, these rebels. How can they really expect to win against my people?
Hoi, Alvane Dar. It's an honor seeing your eyes.
Dar is an honorific in Azadir, and Hoi a common greeting. He must have had interactions with Azadi, or studied the language and culture. If he has something to say to me, he will say it. Dar... Who taught you the proper Azadi form of address?
Oh, I did business with with the Azadi for several years. Until my aunt's tavern was shut down and she was arrested. Until I learned what was really happening. You took part in that raid. At the Journeyman Inn. Benreem Salmin is my mother's sister. She raised me after my mother died. I took her surname. I'm Jakai. Jakai Salmin.
I was following orders when I arrested his aunt, but that doesn't absolve me of responsibility. I arrested his aunt, but apologizing won't do anything to change that. I was following orders when I arrested his aunt, but that doesn't absolve me of responsibility. Your aunt was harboring rebels. I was under orders to arrest her. I'm sorry for what happened to her. Your aunt is a strong and honorable woman.
Oh, I don't blame you, Dar. Neither does my aunt. In fact, it was her idea to break you out. She knows you'll be an asset to us. Unfortunately, when the warden of Friars Keep was killed, the City Watch decided to make an example of her. Head for a head, like, to show what'll happen if we put up a fight. But I'm sure we'll find a way to save her. She's been around forever. Survived worse than this. She won't be executed. I just know it. We'll get her out of Cold Stone by any means necessary before it's too late. I'm sorry for carrying on, Dar.
Warden Murren got what he deserved, and I couldn't have known that my actions would lead to this. But I owe this man the truth. I committed an act of vengeance, but telling him the truth won't save his aunt's life, and faced with the same choice today, would I have done it differently? Warden Murren got what he deserved, and I couldn't have known that my actions would lead to this. But I owe this man the truth. The Warden's blood is on my hands.
What do you mean?
I killed the Warden.
You? But they claimed... They said he was killed in the riot. My aunt's been sentenced to death for a murder that you committed? That's... He was a cruel man. A monster. He caused so much pain. He betrayed his own people. You were right to kill him. He deserved to die. You couldn't have known what his death would lead to, Dar. You're not responsible for the consequences, whatever they may be.
There's no need for Dar. Call me Kian.
Kian. Okay. I'm Jakai. I'm sorry. I already said that. You know, I only joined the Resistance less than a year ago. Before that, I was a businessman, and my customers were mostly Azadi.
He obviously wants to tell me his story. I should let him. I don't have time to listen to his story now. I have to get ready for this evening's mission.
Oh, of course. I'm sorry for going on and on. I'm just so happy to have you here with us. I hope we can work together soon. You have my support, Alvane, Dar. I mean, Kian, and good luck out there tonight. Kian, before you go, there's one last thing. If you hear any word of my aunt, of Benreem Salmin, if there's any way to get her out of Cold Stone before, well, you know.
I will keep my eyes and ears open, Jakai. I promise.
Thank you. She's all the family I have in this world. I don't want to lose her. I know I said it's not your fault, and I mean that, but she was sentenced to death because of what you did to the Warden. All I'm asking is for you to help, best as you can.
Preparations are still being made for this evening. You should use the opportunity to speak with the others and familiarize yourself with the Enclave.
This game would...
No!
Whoever...
The sheets reek of death, and I've...
Come on, guys, make a move.
Shepard is waiting for you in the main hall.
Truth be told, they may not look like much and they don't have the resources, but they won't give up until the Azadi are gone, or their resistance is dead. The Resistance. A year ago I fought them. Today, I'm one of them. Liko is a Dolmari from Azadir. We've been at war with his tribes for as long as anyone can remember. I killed his father in front of him, when I was just a boy myself. I can't imagine what that did to him.
You'll gather the bedclothes tonight and boil them for at least a couple of hours. That ought to take care of the nasty little buggers. Kian Alvane, soldier, apostle, assassin. I expected someone taller. Well, I'm glad to see you stopped making such a fuss and done the right thing. We ain't got time for shilly-shallying namby-pambies. Too much to do, too few of us left. We need proper commitment. And I can see it in your eyes. Aye, there's a fire there. You'll do just fine, I think. Ah, never you mind. Welcome to the movement for the liberation of Mercuria and the Northlands. Welcome to the bloody resistance. How's your back, eh?
The herbs helped.
Aye, she knows her stuff, our Zidmari medic, and she was concerned for you. Sat with you until your fever passed. Never left your side. I'd say she was sweet on you, but it wasn't even that. It was like she was paying back a debt. I'm the general, me. I run this place. You got a problem with logic, sticks, you come to me. Your bunk ain't soft enough or hard enough, the general's your man. Not happy with your rations? Call on the general. Maybe that stuff ain't as important as intercepting communiques or assassinating Azadi, but this place don't run itself either. Got any questions, soldier?
I have a feeling I've seen this man before. He wasn't wearing a uniform and he wasn't a general, but his voice and his face. I know nothing of this place. Where I'll be eating, sleeping. I think he's the right man to ask. I'm sure I'll have time to learn more about the Enclave after tonight's mission. I know nothing of this place. Where I'll be eating, sleeping. I think he's the right man to ask. What can you tell me about life here?
You have your bunk, your bread, your privy. Shepard tells you what you need to do. Army life, sonny boy. There's not much more to it.
There's a room at my disposal.
Well, it ain't really your room, laddie. Only when you sleep. and when it's otherwise unoccupied. We operate on shifts, see, so when you're on assignment, someone else be using your bed. Don't worry, we make sure someone shakes the fleas out of the sheets and empties the chamber pot. It's all sanitary. Unless there's anything else, you may carry on. Oh, and laddie, make us proud now. You hear me?
They're a scruffy lot, these, small of stature, big in spirit. That's the general.
Are you ready, Kian?
I am.
Good. Liko and Enu are joining you. They will tell you what you need to do tonight.
How do they expect me to enter the city and not be recognized, even at night? If any Azadi sees me, they'll sound the alarm in an instant. I'm not yet sure what they expect me to do once I'm inside the city. I'm a wanted criminal, and if any Azadi sees me, he'll sound the alarm. But I'm sure they have a plan. How do they expect me to enter the city and not be recognized, even at night? If any Azadi sees me, they'll sound the alarm in an instant. How do you expect me to walk around unseen? Any Azadi will recognize me in an instant.
Of course. That's why our Zidmari sorceress made this, especially for you.
Magic.
There's no escaping it here. If you want to help us, I'm afraid you must drink it.
A Bakshivan masking potion.
Not quite, but a good guess. A masking potion would last for less than an hour. This is an Irhadian veil. It remains potent for days.
It makes all but the trained eye slide off you. Unless I speak to anyone, the guards won't even notice me. I'll be like a shadow to them. It's a very potent and very costly magic. Not easy to come by.
You know your potions?
When I trained to become an apostle, I was required to learn magic. Know your enemy.
I'm sure that will serve you well. Drink it before you step ashore, and the veil will conceal you. But be cautious still. Don't speak to any Azadi guards or sympathizers. Don't attract attention. And remember that those who know you intimately can always see through the veil. Kian, I need to know that you're committed to this before I place my people at risk. Enu and Liko, they are precious to me.
I gave you my word.
Good. I shall question your choice no longer. Liko and Enu are waiting for you down the stairs, in the hidden harbor. But you can't go into Mercuria looking like that. You'll need to get dressed. I've left some clothes on your bed. I trust they will fit you well.
What do you think, Yasadia?
Are you looking for anything? Your room is right down the hall.
Good luck later tonight, Apostle. Alvane. Kian. Sir. What do we call you?
They've left fresh clothes out for me. Question is, will they fit?
If we keep losing people without winning any ground against the Azadi, I mean, what's the fucking...
Oh, we didn't see you there.
I hope your mission tonight is a success.
Liko and Enu are waiting for you downstairs in the caves. There is a cove with a small harbor. You'll be taking a boat to shore.
Best of luck on your mission. You couldn't ask for better companions than Liko and Enu.
Do you get seasick?
What?
Oh, I just want to know if you're gonna get all pukey on us, that's all.
I have been on a boat before.
Good. Then I don't mind sitting next to you.
We've wasted enough time. We need to leave. I'll tell you about the mission once we're on our way.
After you, Kian.
We need to split up. There's much to do, and we don't want to arouse suspicion.
Maybe some instructions first?
I'm hoping your memory is better than the Zid's, Apostle.
There's a traitor in their midst. I need to identify this person before he or she can cause more harm. I'm supposed to visit someone called the Mole, a code name. This powerful man runs the criminal underworld in Old Town. Where can I find this man they call the Mole?
Oh, it's not
The Mole's burrow is right here in Shady Quay, Kian.
Ah, right. Yes, Kian, you will find the Mole close by. He is close by, this man who is called the Mole. Who is a human man, obviously.
God save us from Zidlings and their lack of subtleties. The Mole operates an underground supply network out of the Magic Ghetto. We need food, medicine, and arms, and so we need to maintain good relations. Whatever the Mole asks of you, do it, without questions.
There's a traitor in their midst. I need to identify this person before he or she can cause more harm. I'll be looking for a turncoat in Old Town.
Right. Unfortunately, that's all we know. Someone in Old Town spying for the Azadi.
He...
Or she.
Probably frequents the Magic Ghetto, but she must be human, or they could not be working with the Azadi.
We also believe they attend National Front meetings. National Fronters are traitors, Azadi collaborators. Their leader, Honor Hilaris, holds regular secret meetings somewhere in the city. That's probably our best chance of identifying the traitor. Sneak into one of those meetings and identify our guy. Girl, woman, person?
I'll begin my investigations in the market. It's time to get started. I'm ready.
You're on your own now. Anu and I have other assignments tonight. Once you've identified the turncoat, I'll meet you in the Magic Market. It's not far from here. Follow this street into Old Town.
Afterwards, we'll meet up at the Cock and Puss.
The Rooster and Kitten. It's a tavern on I Reed Avenue, right off the Southgate Market. Ulvik, the publican, is a friend of the Resistance.
I'm sure it's all very confusing right now, Kian, but there are maps everywhere. You can't get lost. Well, you can probably get lost. Are you going to get lost?
I'll find my way, Anu.
Right, good luck, big guy. Guys, both of you...
Goddess, forgive me for this. That tastes pretty good, to be honest. Unless I make myself noticed, or meet someone who knows me well, I'll remain veiled. A map of the southernmost parts of Mercuria. A map of the southernmost parts of Mercuria.
The Mole's expecting you. You'll wait your turn in the back. Don't speak unless spoken to. And no funny business. All right?
He's not doing a very good job of being inconspicuous, but maybe that's the idea.
Merely an unfortunate side effect, Madam Mole. I don't expect...
Unfortunate side effect? Is lot more than unfortunate side effect. Is mud-riddled catastrophe is what is. Everyone in bar sleep. Everyone who drink wine close eyes and start snore. Not good for business.
Well, yes, we put too much of the poppy stem in the mix. I blame the...
Don't care. Responsibility on you. You cause disaster, you fix disaster. Poppy stem only to make wine more good, give spice, make more people buy wine. This make people not buy wine. This make people sleep and not drink any more wine. Make people buy other wine. This is bad thing, not good thing. Bad thing. So, you fix. How you will fix?
Oh, well, see, that's the problem. We've run out of poppy stem. It went into that one shipment.
Earth save us from you lot. Without poppy stem, our wine just wine. Nothing extra. No spice. Very well. You get Evensong from City Green. It grow there. Goat eat it. Goat love it. Goat get dizzy and fall over. Goat never know when enough is enough. Not same as poppy stem Evensong, but we'll do for now. Make wine more special again.
Thank you, madam. I'll...
Mix right amount next time. Not too little or no spice, and not too big, or everyone go sleep. And if everyone sleep, you sleep. You sleep long sleep. Final sleep.
Oh, right. God. Yes, I... Thank you, milady. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you.
What are you doing, Azadi? Come out of shadow. Let me see you.
Maybe she wasn't informed of my visit. Maybe she has no idea I'm with the Resistance and believes that I represent the Azadi. She must know who I am and why I'm here. The creature clearly harbors a lot of animosity towards my people. Perhaps that's understandable. But if she only sees me as the enemy, it'll be impossible to come to terms. Maybe she wasn't informed of my visit. Maybe she has no idea I'm with the Resistance and believes that I represent the Azadi. The creature clearly harbors a lot of animosity towards my people. Perhaps that's understandable. But if she only sees me as the enemy, it'll be impossible to come to terms. I have a name.
Good for you. All things have name. Without name, we no thing. Me, I have name also, but no need to go throwing name around like acorn at Snapjaw. I have name. It is there. We move on. Is why I name myself the Mole. Is enough. Serve function. Easy to remember.
But that's not your true name. Just like my name is not Azadi.
Are you so weak you need true name to remember who you are?
It's not about that. Names, titles. It's about tradition and respect.
Tradition? Respect? This from an Azadi? What is your important name and important title then?
I am Kian Alvane. I was the Apostle, but now I'm a rebel. I'm here to make my people leave the Northlands and return to Azadir, and to ensure our so-called leaders stand trial for their crimes.
I dunno. Smell like trap. But let us pretend you speak truth. What you want with the Mole?
I was told you could help us with weapons and supplies.
Maybe the Mole can help with weapon, maybe she cannot. But before this question answered, you help me with something. Scratch back.
Scratch?
He's just saying. Not want your oversized hand all over back. Favour for me. Favour for you in turn.
What do you need?
Need to intercept Runner. Messenger who pass word between guard station and city. There is letter I need. You help Mole do this, Mole will consider your problem.
I can do that.
Good for you, Apostle no more.
One condition. This Runner. You will not hurt him.
I will not? Why not?
They use young men for runners. Boys. They have fought no battles, killed no rebels or magicals. They don't deserve to die.
They are still enemy.
I need your promise.
I promise, I promise. No one hurt your little Runner. My man there will mark place on map where Runner pass. From there you find place to take message from Runner with no guard watching. Remember, no one must see. Very important this. You take letter from Runner, we get letter from you, everyone goes separate way, everyone happy. When job done, talk to the Mole again. The Mole will be ready to talk business.
I wonder what sort of magical this one is. I've heard soldiers returning from the northern forests talk about the mole people who burrow into the mud. There's much to do before the night is over. I wonder what sort of magical this one is. I've heard soldiers returning from the northern forests talk about the mole people who burrow into the mud. What are you?
What I am, he asked. What I am? I am the Mole.
That's not the name of your species.
My species, he say. The Azadi, always so tactful, always so sensitive. In my tongue that name be Banda Banta. It mean tiny folk who sing to earth and shape it, or something like this. His fancy way of saying we live in muck, know many song and dig deep tunnel. So we are Mole, deep dweller, digger, Mole with fancy name, who speak and sing and also magic. Except a Zardi come and put fire and smoke in Banda tunnel, and when Banda come out, a Zardi slaughter. Every one of us, man, woman, child, infant, no Mole spared, except me. Except old woman, left me for dead. I am last of species, Azadi, last of people, last of Banda Banta, last of Mole. I am the Mole. And now you go and come back only when finished. Go. Shoo, leave. You know door, easy to find, still open.
tried to steal my purse.
So? You're a Zardi!
That's the worst excuse ever for stealing a purse. You could get your arm chopped off.
So far, so good.
Lucky for you, I'm not a Zardi. Now scram.
How tall are you? You're really tall.
Leave me alone, boy.
You're a lot taller than my dad. Are you sure you're not a Zardi?
Yes.
You look a Zardi. Are you a soldier? Why aren't you in uniform? Are you secret police?
What? No. Run off before I lose my patience with you.
You sure look like one of them.
Oh, for the love of the goddess. What's your name, boy?
Bip.
Bip?
Yeah. So?
You should be with your mother, Bip. Not out on your own, thieving. Go home.
Can't. Ain't got one.
I'm sorry. You should still not...
They're not dead or anything. My parents. They were just sent to Kian.
The boy probably has no idea what happens on Kian. I shouldn't be the one to tell him. Kian. That's where the magicals are sent. They don't come back from there. But the boy must know this already. He must have seen it happening to others. To the prison colony.
Re-education camp. That's what my father said. They probably didn't listen very well in school when they were children. They'll be back when they've been properly re-educated.
No one comes back from the islands. Not magicals.
What do you mean?
I mean...
Are you saying they're going to stay there forever?
The boy can't be more than 10. He doesn't need to know the truth just yet. He's only a boy. But so was I when I became an orphan. No one protected me from the truth. The boy can't be more than 10. He doesn't need to know the truth just yet. I'm sure they're coming back.
You don't believe that.
I do not.
So why are you lying to me?
To protect you from the truth.
I don't need to be protected. I can take care of myself.
I'm sure you can.
So what's going to happen to them?
You shouldn't think of such things. Do you have no family here?
Not in Mercuria. They're all in the Southlands. What's going to happen to them?
They will be put to work. That's what the prison camps are for. To keep the magicals away from humans. To segregate them.
Segregate?
To keep magicals apart from humans. Forever.
You're lying.
I am not. Truly.
You're one of them. Why are you here? Are you going to take me and send me to be a
Segregated.
Too?
I'm not one of them.
Well, you sure look and sound like them.
I'm sorry about your parents. But I have things I need to do.
Are you with the Resistance?
Resistance? Well, of course not.
Because I overheard someone saying there's an Azadi in the Resistance now. And if you're a Zardi, and you're here, and you have things to do, that sounds an awful lot like you're with the Resistance.
Keep your voice down, boy.
Don't worry. Everyone in Old Town supports the Resistance. Most everyone, anyway.
What do you mean by most everyone?
I mean that there are some who don't support the Resistance, some who sneak off to National Front assemblies, some who rat out rebels to the Azadi.
Do you know anyone like that?
No. Well, I don't know their faces, but I know where there's a National Front assembly tonight.
Show me.
What?
Show me where.
I get to go on a mission with you. That's so incredibly cool.
Calm down, boy. I just want you to tell me where it is.
How well do you know the city?
Well, not very.
Right, so I'll show you. Too complicated to tell you.
It's not safe.
For you? No. For me, I leave the ghetto all the time when it's dark. I know where to go, where the guards are posted, their patrol routes, everything. I'm like a rogue, one with the shadows, the Veiled Avenger. I'm an assassin.
Just show me the way, and then you're coming straight back here.
I'll just stay for a little while.
Straight back. Or I find someone else to take me.
Good luck with that. But fine, I'll come straight back. Are you ready? Can we go now?
I should explore first, and maybe do some of my other tasks. There's no reason to delay this mission. Let's go.
Yes! Follow me!
Exotic oils, foreign herbs.
We need to leave the ghetto.
How will you get past the guards?
I know a way. Meet me on the other side.
Wait, what?
The other side!
Did you hear the one about the magical and the pregnant pig? No? It's hilarious. I think it's time. Always be vigilant, citizen. Go on, you may pass. Avoid the shadows. There may be magicals.
They're perfectly
See?
engineered
Easy.
and sturdy. Gotta save us. You're playing with your life, boy.
I don't need a goddess to save me. I'm very good at climbing. How did you escape the keep?
What? I didn't. How do you know about that?
Oh, everyone knows the apostle escaped the keep on the night of his execution. There's even a puppet show about it.
Shadow take me. And why do you think I'm that Azadi?
Mysterious apostle guy escapes the keep. Mysterious Azadi joins the resistance a few days later. I may only be 10 years old, and I may have purple skin, but I'm nobody's fool.
Clearly. What else?
This is it. This is where they have their meetings and speeches and stuff.
Are you sure?
Positive. Sometimes I listen in. They talk about magicals and about how we've ruined the world and taken everything from them. It makes me sad listening to that. I didn't know magicals were so bad. No wonder humans hate us.
We don't... Look, boy. Bip. Those people are not good people. You have done nothing wrong. You can't help the way you look or the color of your skin. How and where you've been born doesn't make you a bad person or less of a person. It just makes you you. It's what you do with your life that matters. Now, scram, get out of here. Go back and be careful.
But...
You promised. No arguments.
Fine, fine.
What?
A tip would be appreciated, in recognition of all my hard work.
You're really something. Here. Now run back, you little thief. There aren't a lot of people out at night, even though the streets appear to be safe. People still keep their heads down around Azadi military. They must fear the worst. A map of the southernmost parts of Mercuria. A map of the southernmost parts of Mercuria. Pardon me, mistress. I'm looking for the Stunt widow.
I'm Gertie Stoned. Who are you?
I knew your husband. He was a brave man.
Knew him? How did you know him?
We met in Friar's Keep, mistress. On the night of his death. He saved my life. In return, I granted him death.
You granted... You killed my husband.
He was dying. They would have tortured him had they found him alive. He asked me to visit you, to tell you that he loves you.
Oh, don't talk to me of love. He helped you survive. You held my husband's life in your hands. And you killed him? You are despicable. Leave, before I call the City Watch on you.
While my veil is active, they cannot recognize me. Not unless I want them to, or I act carelessly. I'm sure we'll learn more about those tubes soon enough. Right now, we have other concerns. If I'm quiet, their eyes glide off me, and I remain invisible to them. An Irhadian veil can be very effective.
After my shift's over, who's there?
It's a good thing the streets are as empty as they are. Makes my assignment easier. That's the boy I'm supposed to intercept.
Citizen. Good evening, citizen.
A runner passing messages. There are eyes everywhere. I can't risk it. A runner passing messages between checkpoints.
Do you have any messages for me, Dar? There's this letter. It's important. Keep it safe and make it quick. I'll see that it's delivered, Dar.
That's the boy I'm supposed to intercept. Better to tail him from a distance. I might discover something I can use to intercept him, or lead him away from his route. A runner passing messages between checkpoints. That's the boy. A runner passing messages between checkpoints.
Let's see. Which way is it again? So hard to see anything in this light. Right, left. Left's right. Left.
They're perfectly... They're... Liko mentioned that there's a plan in place to learn more about the tubes and the machines and to sabotage the network. But not today. The sign reads, Earthrin's Ascent. The construction of the tube network appears to be picking up pace. There are wagon loads of metal pipes everywhere, and the laborers work into the night. I'm sure we'll learn more about those tubes soon enough. Right now, we have other concerns. The pipes are manufactured both locally and in Azadir, and they bring them in by the boatload. They must require thousands of them to cover the city. Arn Stont's widow. She wants nothing to do with me. They've brought in the very best engineers, builders and metalworkers from Azadir to help create these machines and the tube network. We need to find out why. A map of the southernmost parts of Mercuria. There aren't a lot of people still keep their heads down around Azadi military. They must fear the worst. A map of the southernmost parts of Mercuria. These men are getting tired of their posting here. We've been in Mercuria for a decade. Many of the foot soldiers don't see the point in staying and wish to return to their families. While my veil is active, they cannot recognize me. Not unless I want them to, or I act carelessly. It's a good thing the streets... There aren't a lot of people out at night, even though the streets appear to be safe.
I hear we're getting visitors.
If you're a ghost, just leave me be.
People still keep their heads down around Azadi military. They must fear the worst. It's a good thing the streets are as empty as they are. Makes my assignment easier.
After my shift's over. Hello? Hello? Huh. Could have sworn I saw something.
A map of the southernmost parts of Mercuria.
meat, pickled
She's
shrimp
a
cheese,
sandwicher.
crispy. You look like
Practitioner
the
of
sort
the
of man
ancient art
who'd
of
appreciate a savoury.
That's
Tell your
also
friends.
nothing.
Lift your spirits. Need a good day. I am quite humble.
Ready to perform sandwiches.
The magicals keep their... It's hard to shake the feeling that it's wrong for magicals to be walking around freely. Well, magicals appear contained to Old Town, even though they're still permitted to move through other parts of the city. She sells herbs and potions, all of it non-magical. Also, there aren't a lot of stalls open here. Maybe because it's late. Maybe business is slower these days. Or maybe the other vendors have been arrested. If I'm quiet, their eyes glide off me, and I remain invisible to them. An Irhadian veil can be very effective. A map of the southernmost parts of Mercuria. I'm sure they're perfectly engineered and sturdy. No expense has been spared in forging these pipes. There aren't a lot of people out at night, even though the streets appear to be safe. People still keep their heads down around Azadi military. They must fear the worst.
Next week, I get to leave Mercuria for the first time in months. Goddess, I can't wait. I'm so sick of this shit stain of a city.
Go on, you may pass.
The construction of the tube network appears to be picking up pace. There are wagon loads of metal pipes everywhere, and the laborers work into the night.
Goddess, I'm tired of standing here night after night with nothing happening. Sometimes I almost wish the rebels...
I've got the non-magical medicines your body needs.
A map of the southernmost parts of Mercuria.
Is thing done? I hear nothing from men. Thing most likely not done.
You're right, it's not. I wanted to ask you something.
So ask, not waste time.
I can't remember her exact instructions. What was it you wanted me to do again?
Is Azadi thick-skulled so intelligent thought can't get through? Or perhaps too much grime in here? Is same as before. Find runner, trap runner in quiet place, take letter, give letter to my men. Then we speak of arming rebel with weapon. Clear? Is anything else?
Hard to believe that such a little thing can command dozens of men and such fear and respect. I hear you run the Mercurian underworld.
You hear? Is where I belong. Underworld in Burrow is my natural habitat.
But there's more to it than that. You run a criminal empire.
Empire. Only human have empire. Only human be empress of empire. Me, I run business. Business in Burrow. Underground. Underworld.
It's an impressive feat for one so... small.
Spoken like big human. Size not matter. Size irrelevant. Is strength elsewhere. In head, in heart, in mouth. Lucky me. The mole is strong in head, in heart, and especially in mouth.
Whenever she mentions my people, there's hatred and resentment. What did they do to her?
The Azadi soldiers. They attacked your village?
In brightest day, they come and we scurry. Human never good sign. Human always trouble. But never like this. Never like this. We scurry into burrow and we close hatch and we sing softly to earth to make new tunnel, just in case, just in case. But Azadi soldier, they have scheme. They are clever. They cover every hole and they throw fire into burrow, fire that make black smoke. Children, the old, the weak, many suffocate. The rest, we are blind. We cry, we crawl upward, out of burrow. The Azadi wait for us with club and sword and spear. They laugh while they murder. We try plead. They only laugh. I stumble, sword snip my ear. Not hear so well in here now. I knock head, fall into dreamless sleep. When I wake, my world gone. All because of Azadi. All because of your people.
I should continue my assignment.
I must leave.
Good. Moon moving. Night only has so many hours.
Did you hear the one about the magical and the pregnant pig? No? It's hilarious. I think it starts with the magical in a pigsty.
There are more steam machines than ever, and we still have no idea what they're for. They're connected to the pipes, and they appear to be linked to the tower. But why? The pipes are manufactured both locally and in Azadir, and they bring them in by the boatload. They must require thousands of them to cover the city.
after my shift's over.
Hey, who goes there?
What's the wind?
It says Watcher's Court. The sign reads Earthrin's Ascent.
What do you want?
A runner passing messages between checkpoints. Earthrin's Ascent. The sign reads Earthrin's Ascent. Watcher's Court. Earthrin's Ascent. The sign reads Earthrin's Ascent.
Can I help you with anything? Let's see. Wait, wasn't it left, not right? Right don't sound right. But hey, signs never lie. Right it is.
That's the boy I'm supposed to intercept.
This don't look right.
Goddess. Dead. Murdered. What for? What a terrible waste.
The Azadi return to get proverbial back scratched?
The mole deceived me. She said the runner would be unharmed, and yet they killed him. I can see no reason for his murder other than vengeance and cruelty. How can I trust someone like that? I can't let this lie pass, or I will appear weak. There's no need to antagonize the mole. If I want her to give us weapons, I must play by her rules, no matter how deceptive she may be. And my mission was to get the weapons, not to spare a runner's life. He was just a boy. He'd harmed no one. Does she hate the Azadi so much that she's been completely blinded? There's no need to antagonize the mole. If I want her to give us weapons, I must play by her rules, no matter how deceptive she may be. And my mission was to get the weapons, not to spare a runner's life. I thought we had an agreement.
There was agreement. I decided to change agreement.
Why?
Dead man can tell no secret.
A dead boy.
Who would be man? Make little difference when death come. It come regardless.
It matters to me. It matters to him.
As it matter to Banda mother watching Banda children murdered by Azadi?
If she has something on her mind, I should let her speak. We have no time for this. I know my people have committed atrocities. We're not the only ones. What's important now is to make sure this never happens again. And we need this one's help to win the war. If she has something on her mind, I should let her speak. One death cannot compensate for another.
This is true, Azadi. Retribution may be counterproductive. But your people must also be made to suffer for their crime. They need to see the consequence of their action. They need to feel pain. And that man, that boy, he was in wrong place at wrong time. He's safer this way. He cannot run back and tell on us, or on you.
You talk about making my people suffer, but my people know nothing of what has transpired here in the Northlands. You can't lay this at the feet of all Azadi.
How do I make them see? How do I make them understand our loss? The Banda Banter are no more because of Azadi. I can gnash teeth and sharpen claw for many moon. It will not change truth. Your people will never mourn mine. But if I take life, make mother suffer the loss of child, make friend miss friend, husband miss wife, maybe then someone will think of mine. Maybe then someone will remember our loss.
I'm not sure that's how it works.
Perhaps not, Kian of the Azadi. But one can always hope. I may not honour that part of the arrangement, but I will honour most important part. Your resistance will get weapon. All the weapon I have to give. I still need some for my men. Sharpest sword, swiftest axe, strongest bow. But the rest go to your people. Not your people, Azadi. Your people rebel movement, otherwise would be silly.
Of course. Thank you.
My men will be in touch with your women, and also men. Leave now, Azadi. It's dark and late, and I will sleep. Sleep and dream of happier day in Burrow to the north, where laughter of children fill every tunnel. Dream of friend and of family, while I mourn them all.
She's a magical, and she obviously harbors no love for my people, or for humanity in general. So why isn't she with the rebels? Why haven't you joined the resistance?
The shepherd asks same thing. Why not join resistance? How quickly they forget how they treat Banda before. How they look down on us, call us mole man, mud dweller, snub snout and soil monkey. The magical treat Banda much the same as human treat Banda, like muck underneath toenail, like filth. I have no love for resistance. I have no use for resistance. But resistance fight Azadi, fight human. So I sell you weapon and food and medicine. And I don't fight resistance. The enemy of my enemy is, well, not friend, but at least not enemy.
I must leave.
Good. Moon moving. Night only has so many hours.
The Magicals keep their heads high despite the Azadi threat. It's a testament to their resilience.
Something tied you over before tea?
Did you hear the one about the magic?
Who's there?
A map of the southernmost parts of Mercuria. While my veil is active, they cannot recognize me. Not unless I want them to, or I act carelessly. There aren't a lot of people out at night, even though the streets appear to be safe. The construction of the tube network appears to be picking up pace. There are wagon loads of metal pipes everywhere, and the laborers work into the night. People, it's a good thing the streets are as empty as they are. Makes my assignment easier.